Alright. No. Stop falling, please. I'm gonna do a fall today. Where's the sweet spot? There we go. Hey guys, I'm Latin here. Welcome back to the channel. Today I have the Boba Fett Spotlight deck for Star Wars Unlimited, which comes with 50 sized card deck, 1 base card, 1 leader card, 30 double-sided tokens, 31 counters, and a booster pack for jump to light speed. So it's actually my first ever Spotlight deck. It also comes with a booster. Well, I said it comes with a booster pack, so it's pretty cool. Let's see what we got. These are also a lot smaller than I thought they'd be. We got the pack. We got, there's our counters. Oh, it's a dual-sided thing, right? That makes more sense. We got, oh, the cards are at the bottom. Okay, that makes interesting. Okay. Come on, come on out. There we are. So that's, we're gonna open the deck for Boba Fett. Put some there. And we're gonna go over our jump to light speed booster pack. Top card is probably the Vader. What is it called? Showcase. I don't know as many cards in the set, honestly. But we got Wedge Antilles, who is a play card from her hand. Using piloting, it costs 1 less. That's pretty cool. And then attach leader's unit gains contact, urban upgrade. Use a 5. Next pilot you play this phase costs 1 less. Not terrible. We got Nerdy deck. The docks with a shield token. Has a beautiful shield. Got Quasar TIE Fighter, Shadowed Hover Tank, Rogue Class Starfighter, Diversion, Outer Rim Outlaws, Adept Arc 170, Red Squadron Y-Wing, Academy Graduate, Focus Fire, Anakin Skywalker, Phasma. Ooh, Razor Crest Hyperspace. That's really cool art. Pilot attaches unit. You may return a non-leader unit that costs 2 or less. Or an exhausted leader. Non-leader that costs 4 or less to it. So I was saying that's pretty cool. They hate that ship. Rare. Beautiful art from For the Last Jedi. Great. That's cool art. And Crackshot V-Wing Hollow. Not bad. I really like this Razor Crest art. That's sick. Okay. Then we got the deck itself. Set these over here. Try and keep all this all in frame. We got Boba Fett. Any methods necessary. Who is a aggression villainy. And then when you deal non-combat damage, you may exhaust this leader. If you do deal indirect damage, 1 indirect damage to a player. And then he flips on 6. And you can play him out as a 4/7. Or attach him as upgrade for a 4/4. When deployed as upgrade, deal up to 4 damage, divide as you choose among any number of units. Not bad. Pretty good ability. Pretty strong. We have Jabba's Palace as our cunning base. So he's a cunning aggression villainy deck. There is the list. So not bad. Let's put those over there. Up in the corner. Then we got 3 double-sided tokens. Experience, which is that from Resistance? And a beautiful shield art. That might be one of my favorite shield art. That's really cool. With the Mon Calamari chip. Is that home 1, I wonder? Alright, then we're going to start going over our units. Our first unit is 3 First Order Stormtroopers, a 1/2/1 on attack / when defeated, deal 1 indirect damage to a player. Pretty good. Also, really like this art of the First Order Stormtrooper. We got Allegiant General Pride, a rare. He's a 2/2/3. When indirect damage is dealt to a unit, you may defeat a non-unique upgrade on it. Then, if you have the initiative, deal 2 indirect damage to a player on attack. Not bad. We got 3 First Legion Snowtrooper. I guess that makes sense because he works for. He doesn't really have loyalties with being a bounty hunter. So you got, because I was like, wait, that's First Order. This is Empire, but you know, over on Hall. First Legion Stormtrooper, 2/3. While attacking damage unit, this gains +2 and overwhelm. Not bad at all on a 2-drop. Not bad. We got 3 Zygerian Starhoppers, our first ship, which is a 2/2/3, and then when defeated, deal 2 indirect damage to a player. Not bad at all. We have 3 TIE Bombers, which is a 2/0/4. On attack, deal 3 indirect damage to the defending player. Boba's gonna like that. So essentially 4 with Boba Fett. We got 1, 2. Fifth Brother, which is a 3/2/4. This unit gains raid 1 for each damage on him. Not bad. So basically is great. You may deal 1 damage to this unit and 1 damage to another ground unit. Okay. Deal damage to him on play, and then just swing really hard. Just basically a minimum of 3 when you attack. Elite P-38 Starfighter, which is a 3/3/2. When played, that's when defeated. You may deal 1 damage to a unit. Not bad. This is our first special card, which is the Hound's Tooth, which I believe is boss ship. A 3/4/3, and then while attacking an exhausted unit that didn't enter play this phase, this unit deals combat damage before the defender. So you attack first, which is really strong. Dealing 4 damage first. We got another showcase or special card, which is Bosk. A 4/4/4 on attack, exhausts defender, deal 1 damage to it if it's a unit. But you also have his piloting ability, which makes it 2 instead. And then attached unit gains on attack, exhausts the defender, and deal damage to it. And he's a 2/2/2. Not bad, and it makes sense. Kind of gotta have Bosk here for Boba Fett. We got 2 Dengar, a 4/5/4, and then a piloting 2, and a +1/+2. Attached unit gains on attack, deal 2 indirect damage to a player. If this unit is an underworld unit, deal 3 indirect instead. Which is what, 3, 6 already on our ships. Here's 3 more. We got Fett's Fire Spray, just a villainy unit. Interesting. So it's a 4/4. And when played on attack, deal 1 indirect damage to a player. Show Boba Fett as a unit, upgrade, or leader. Deal 2 indirect instead. That's pretty strong. Pretty strong ability there. We got just one IG-2000, which is a 4/3/4 overwhelm, and then when played, deal 1 indirect damage to up to 3 units. Okay, it's a rare again. We got 2 Hunting Aggressor. 4/3/6 indirect damage you deal to an opponent is increased by 1. Beautiful art. I love that. Which is a 4/3/2. When played, you may deal 3 damage to a space unit. Not bad. Also, there's some more underworld cards for which was it? Dengar. IG-88, which is a 5/4/5. While an enemy unit is damaged, this unit gets +3 attack. Or +3 power. Piloting for 2 is +0/+3. Attached unit gains while an enemy unit is damaged. He gets +3/+0. Not bad. Then we got Boba Fett. Makes sense. This is a rare. He's a 5/4 shielded. And then piloting is 2. And when players upgrade, you may deal 1 damage to a unit attached unit is a transport, you may deal 2 damage instead. That's +2/+3. Not bad. We got a Fett's Fire Spray from set 1, another rare. Which is 5/6. When played, Django as a unit, upgrade, or leader. Too bad. We got a Electromagnetic Pulse, which is a caustic. Deal 2 damage to a droid or vehicle unit and exhausted. Also love event. Deal 2 damage to a unit or base. So deal some damage. Which there's a lot of cards in this deck that deal those indirect damage. We got a Grenade Strike. Makes sense. For Boba, deal 2 damage to a unit. You may deal 1 damage to another unit in the same arena. We got No Good to Me Dead. Yeah, it's kind of got to be here, right? So it's the unit. They can't ready this round, including during the regroup phase. You're essentially stopping a unit for 2 rounds. And you can do it turn 1. Interesting. We got 3 Force Chokes. If you control a Force unit, this event costs 1 less, which Fifth Brother actually is Force. And it looks like he's the only one in the deck. But hey, that'd be a Force unit. Not bad. So this is a 2-cost event. Deal 5 damage to a non-vehicle unit. That unit's controller draws a card. Not bad. Swipe out an enemy. They do have to draw a card, but I guess technically you can even use it on yourself if that helps. And then our last special card is No Disintegrations. Deal damage to a non-leader unit equal to 1 less than its remaining HP. So you're going to leave it on 1 HP. Which Boba can just potentially just take it out. You know, especially if there's only 1 unit on the board. And, you know, just take them out. Alright, not a bad Spotlight deck. I would like to get out. I'm very interested to play around with this. Maybe build my own Boba deck. I kind of already have a somewhat of an idea of what I want to do for a Boba Fett deck and some changes I would make to this. I probably keep it the same aspects. But I definitely see some cards that are definitely staying here, like the Fett ships, Bosk, probably Houndstooth. I do like maybe 3 Grenade Strikes here. Daring Raid's pretty good. The TIE Bomber's definitely staying. I like First Order Stormtrooper Live, maybe Pride. Oh, very interesting, and this deck looks pretty cool. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I had fun doing this. And I guess also let me know if you like to see like deck builds that I've done on the channel. I don't know, be interesting and fun to do. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you guys later. Thank you for watching. I said that already. Bye.